You're watching Let's Chat.
The Chattanooga Bach Choir is celebrating 40 years in a pretty special way, and learn how in just a moment. We have our friends Janelle Wagner and Gail Dooley here this morning to tell us all about the special gala and event that you guys have going on. Thanks for making the time to be here, y'all.
Happy to be here.
So tell me, for people who might not be familiar, some of the history behind the Chattanooga Bach Choir. You're celebrating 40 years. Really, what does that mean to have 40 years of this history of this amazing choir and orchestra?
Well, I was one of the founding members of the Chattanooga Bach Choir 40 years ago. In fact, I'm the only founding member of the choir who's still in the choir.
Wow.
We have some other choir members who've been in it for a long time. And I was gone for a number of years during that 40-year period for grad school and career, but thrilled to be back now in my retirement. I think it's pretty amazing. It's hard to keep a nonprofit going, any kind of nonprofit going.
Oh, absolutely.
And you need certain expertise within the ensemble, as well as to have a director who's committed to working with it long term.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty fantastic we've made it this far.
That really is amazing. Congratulations on that achievement, because I mean, 40 years, so much has changed, but you guys are also really incorporating these incredible composers that, I mean, we all know and love, of Bach and all these other amazing musicians as well. Why is it important to perform the works of J.S. Bach, as well as what does it just feel like to be able to sing his music?
I can answer. Well, Bach is just one of the most prolific composers for all of classical music. He composed everything from instrumental works all the way through a cappella choir works.
Yeah.
And we get to perform the breadth of those as being a part of the Chattanooga Bach Choir, as well as other composers such as Beethoven, who were definitely inspired by Bach.
Absolutely. I mean, those are all like musicians that I feel like sometimes you might be listening to a piece and not even realize they're the one who composed it, wrote it, or something, and you're like, wait, what? So you're truly, I mean, it stretches back for years and years, and it has influenced so many incredible musicians. Tell me about this gala event they're going to be having soon to celebrate the anniversary, and what people could expect at that event.
So our gala is this evening. It's going to be a wonderful event. We've got, we're going to actually get to sing a little bit to give you a little sample of what we're going to sound like in our upcoming concert at the end of March. We're also going to have a large silent auction and some delicious treats. It's just going to be a great time for everyone.
That's so fun. Have you been able to do a gala like this before, or is this your first time kind of celebrating for the anniversary?
We've been doing galas for a while.
Okay.
It stopped for a few years there, but now we're back, and we're very eager to celebrate 40 years, especially now.
I love it. Well, congratulations, guys, again for that, because it really is a great accomplishment. And for people who might have not gotten a chance to hear you guys, could you kind of describe maybe what they're going to experience? Some of the music, some of the ambiance that you could give them a hint of.
The concert we're doing on March 29 is the Beethoven Missa Solemnis, which is a huge work, a very significant work in all of choral music, and a very significant work for Beethoven. If you're at all familiar with the Beethoven Ninth Symphony, it's on a similar scale. Large orchestra, large choral ensemble. It's a multi-movement work with very highly contrasting sections.
Yeah.
We have some very, very, very fast sections that are quite challenging to perform, but also some slow and more contemplative passages. Huge loud sections. There's even a Gloria section that sounds a little bit like Laura Branigan, I have to admit, rhythmically. So very exciting music with lots of contrasts.
So is this something that you would probably recommend to people of all ages? I mean, even if you might not have a big, breadth of knowledge of classical music or some of these composers, that there really might be something that people of any age could enjoy.
Absolutely. Huge variety within the music. We'll have a program with program notes, explanations about the music, so you can read about each of the movements before you hear it, helping you kind of pick up on things that are important in the movement. There will also be translations. The work is in Latin, but there will be translations so you can read the English.
It really is amazing. I mean, the storytelling, I think, that goes into all of these pieces really takes it that extra mile, because you can feel the emotional depth of a piece, and, like, you know, like kind of the hairs rise up on you, like you're getting like the chills. But being able to also see the story behind it is so impressive, and it truly is amazing. Tell me, what else are you guys planning in the future, or how people could follow along with you guys, whether that be on social media or just directly?
So this is our next to last concert for the season. Following the Beethoven Missa Solemnis, we will have a cantata concert just a couple months afterward, And we have a web page, we have Facebook, we even have Instagram, so you can find us there and try to connect with us through all those. We're very active on all 3 of those sites, so you can keep up to date with what our future concerts will be.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys again, Gail and Janelle, so much for making the time to be here and telling us all about this amazing anniversary that you guys are celebrating, but then also about how people can get more involved. This incredible music. You guys are incredibly talented, and I can't wait to see what you guys do here in the future. For the latest information, go visit them on social media, and those links you see right there on your screen, Chattanooga Bach Choir, or go to their website as well. We're in for a short break, but when we come back, our friends from the playlist will be here to tell us all about what they have going up down in downtown Chattanooga. Stay with us. We'll be right back.